Okay, good morning and welcome back to day number 13. I think that's how you say it. I feel better today, which is great. So I'm able to hobble around a lot better than I hobbled yesterday, which is nice. I'm just icing it all the time in ibuprofen and resting as much as I can. So hopefully this recovery is really quick and we will be back up to moving a lot more. But today we're going to be working upper body. So grab a strap here. So either a scarf, a towel, a dog leash, or anything else. Or if you actually have a yoga strap, that'd be great too. But we're going to do a lot of playful movements with them today. So I'm excited. And I think that's it. Let's get going. Okay, so go ahead and start with your strap just beside you on the mat. And we're going to start in a tabletop position. So coming onto all fours and your hands. And then we're just going to go ahead and do some cat-cow. So we're going to exhale, tuck the tailbone, press the ground away, tuck the chin. Inhale, anteriorly rotate the pelvis and look up. Exhale, tuck. Inhale into a cow. And do a couple more on your own time. Just imagine hips, spine, chin in that order like you're doing a wave. Hips, spine, and chin. Let's do 2 more of each. Letting your movement be controlled by your breath. 1 more. And the last one. Beautiful. When you're done with your last inhale, let's go ahead coming back to a neutral spine. Bringing your left hand to the center of the mat. Press the ground away. Kind of grip the mat with your fingers as you inhale. Take the right hand up to the ceiling. And exhale, bring it back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, take that right arm up. Open your chest a little bit more and exhale back down. Last time, inhale that arm all the way up. Open, open, open. And exhale, send that right hand through the hole, right shoulder, right ear on the ground. And then left hand comes up overhead, on the ground, overhead. For a little bit more. And breathe. And bringing the left hand back down by the face. Press the ground away as you inhale. Take that right hand back up to the ceiling. And exhale that hand down into that tabletop position. Okay, next side. So right hand to the center of the mat. Grip the mat with your hands a little bit so you have those buckles in your knuckles. Press the ground away. Excuse me. Wow. Okay. Press the ground away as you inhale. Take that left arm up to the ceiling. And then exhale back down to the ground. Inhale, take the left hand up to the ceiling, maybe opening up your chest more. And exhale back down to the ground. 1 more time. Inhale, take that left arm all the way up. And exhale, send that left hand through the hole, left shoulder, left ear on the ground. Right arm goes up overhead. And just breathe for a moment. Beautiful. I'm bringing the right hand back down by the face. Press the ground away as you bring that left hand back up to the ceiling. And then exhale back into that tabletop position. From here, we're going to go ahead and keep the hips where they are, but just walk your hands out until your nose is on the ground. Really opening up your thoracic spine. And breathe here for a second. And if this is too easy for you, you can always try to bring your chin to the ground. And breathe.  'Cause 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 'C Beautiful. And from here, we're just going to keep the core tight, core tight, core tight as you shift your weight over your forearms, kind of into a low plank. And then we're just going to set ourselves down on our stomachs. Bringing our arms out into the T position. We're going to bend the right knee, send that right knee over the left side of the body, really opening up the pec that is right here, the left one on the ground. So just breathe here for a moment. And if you want a little bit more, you can always take that right hand behind your body as well. And breathe. And slowly release back down. Take your time onto your stomach. Same thing on the other side. So bending your left knee, taking that left leg over the side of the body, really stretching out that pec that's on the ground over here. And again, you can take that left hand over to the back side of the body and breathe. And slowly releasing the arm and then the leg back down to you're laying on the ground. And then we're going to put our hands by our chest, press back up onto our knees, make our knees nice and wide, the distance of the mat, and then sit back into a child's pose. I'm going to have one foot out because of the ankle. And breathe. You know what to do in child's pose. Knees nice and wide, tops of the feet on the floor, head on the ground, arms extended out. Breathe. And let's go ahead and walk one hand up and the other one at a time till you're seated on your heels all the way. So let's go ahead. We're going to actually close our legs a little bit here. So bringing your legs together, sitting on your heels. Of course, I have one out. That way I don't hurt my ankle more. But you're sitting on both your heels. So we're going to take the strap now. And we're going to, I want to make sure you can see me. Okay, so I'll move up a little bit here. Okay, with the strap, we're going to grab any part of it. We're just going to test it out. Nice and tall with our spine. And we're just going to bring it all the way up overhead. And our goal is to get it around to the back side. And then from here, we're going to do the same thing back to front. So test it out a little bit. If it seems like it's too difficult, then make your hands wider. If it seems like, oh, I don't even feel anything because it's too easy, then make your hands a little bit closer together. So taking it back and go slow and breathe and just looking forward. One side. Always breathing in and out through the nose. Just keep it going. Breathe. And remember, if sitting on your ankles is painful, you can always roll up a towel or a pillow or whatever and put it underneath your ankles. Let's do 2 more of each. And 1 more. And once you get all the way forward, just go ahead and stop here for a moment. And now we're going to do a kind of a dance movement. So I like to call this dancing camel. And so I'm going to come up and sit on my toes here, hopefully not hurting my ankles too much. And then we're just going to bring your left hand to the ground as you take the right hand across your body. You're going to end up looking up. And you're on your heels still, so not on your toes like me. And then you switch sides and do the same thing over here. The goal is to keep a straight arm the entire time. If it bends a little bit, that's totally fine. It's a little hard to do. Let's see if this will work better. Yes, there you go. On your heels, opening up your chest. You can even come down. and open up the other side. Switching back and forth from one side to the other. And just keep breathing. And again, if this is too easy, you can always shorten your strap. And let's do 2 more on either side. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. Last one. And when you're ready, release it all the way down. And let's go ahead, sit in the crisscross position. So untuck your feet, bringing your feet out in front of you, maybe pumping the brakes a little bit to wake up your heels if you were sitting on them the whole time. Pump the brakes and flex, and pump the brakes and flex. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and coming into, let's see if I can, nope, not yet. So in a crisscross position, we are going to take the strap in our right hand, place the strap behind our back, bend at the elbow. We're going to kind of get a tricep stretch here. So I'll face this way so you can see what's going on. Grabbing that strap behind, and then with your left hand, you're going to come grab the strap and then slowly inching your hands closer together. Now, if you're rounding forward, try to release a little bit and have a straight spine. And breathe, holding it here. I'll let you know what I'm doing. Breathe. Straight spine, looking forward. And slowly release, same way you came into it. Same thing on the other side. So left hand holds the strap, going up behind the body overhead. Right hand comes behind to grab the strap and work its way up. Now each side is going to be different, so no part of the body is always the same from one side to the other. So if you notice that one side's easier and one side's more difficult, totally normal. This side's more difficult for me. And breathe here. And slowly release. Now go ahead and release the strap all the way. And we're going to just do that motion, kind of like a windmill, from one side to the other. Sitting up high on your hip bones. If it helps, you can take a pillow and sit it under your hip bones so you have that nice tilt of the pelvis so it's easier to sit. Maybe now. No, still not yet. Tomorrow, I promise. Oh, I don't promise, but maybe. And then just keep windmilling the arms. One side. And then the other. Notice if there's any popping. And just breathe. Maybe it's just right here. Totally fine. Breathe. Let's do one more on either side. And last one. And release. Beautiful. So now let's go ahead. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck your elbows in. Drop your chin. Then inhale, cactus arms. Spread your fingers. Open your chest. Look up. And actually, let's go ahead and release. And whichever way you're sitting, whichever foot is crisscrossed in front of the other, switch your feet. So if maybe you're sitting with your right foot in front, switch them. So that way we're opening up the other hip while we do this. Now let's go ahead and go again. So forearms together, close fists, tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale. Cactus arms, open your fingers, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. One more of each. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Beautiful, release. And we just have one more. Let's go ahead. I'm going to face you this time. That way you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to stay in that same crisscross position. And then we're going to inhale our arms up. And then exhale, left hand down to the ground. Right hand goes up towards the ceiling and over, stretching out the right side. And release. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right hand down. Left hand comes up and over. And release. Let's do one more on either side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over. And release. One more. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up and over. And release. Whew. Beautiful. Okay, that was it for day number 13. And I hope it was helpful for those of you who have any upper body pain, or I don't know, who felt like they sit at a desk all day, because honestly everything we did opens up our thoracic spine and our upper chest. So yeah, do that one as much as you'd like, especially if you sit at a desk all day. And I will see you tomorrow for day number 14. I don't know how to do that hand motion yet. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I can do more. Every day it's getting better, so we'll see. All right, see you tomorrow.